Hey, what's going on? You're hanging out with the Rockman at Osheaga 2014. I'm with Laura and James of Against Me. What's going on?
Not much, just hanging out.
Yes.
We were talking about Superman. And we were talking about our take on the latest Superman. What did you think of the latest Superman?
I really liked all the scenes on Krypton. I felt like they kind of tried to slip in like Christianity element to it. That was like a little like, no, not into that. I'm not sure, what was the name of the actor who played him? I'm not sure I dug him. I'm excited. Right, Henry Cavill. I'm excited to see the Batman vs. Superman, though, and I saw a couple pictures of Ben Affleck as Batman, and it kind of looked cool.
Yeah, I'm not falling into this whole Batfleck thing. I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I think the chips are on his shoulder, and I think he's got something to prove.
Right, totally. After Daredevil, you got to have something to prove. Yeah.
So I take it you're a big superhero fan?
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I mean, like, you know.
I'm into the superhero movies that are being made.
Right.
And I used to read comics when I was younger, but don't really read the comics anymore. But, yeah, they're okay. They're good. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
It's a bit saturated at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. But when they're well done, they're great, you know?
Yeah. I have to say, and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Something that was good was your set.
Speaking of superheroes.
But no, really, I had never seen the band before. I had seen a lot of footage of you playing before this record, and whatever changes that have been made to the band were made, I think, for the better, because the band sounds fucking amazing.
Thank you. I agree. It's honestly hard to convince that to people sometimes who you're like,
Not to me.
No, really, we've gotten a lot better. Like, even though there's been changes and stuff like that.
That's the thing. You know, from what I saw from the live clips to the band that I saw today was like, this is the same band. I mean, there's this ferocity, there's this positive energy that just seems to be with the band, and it's just it's infectious.
Cool. That's good. That's what you want to hear.
Absolutely. What do you guys think of the festival so far? Have you played? Is it your first time on Osheaga?
It is our first time playing Osheaga, but we've played. I think Warped Tour was here on these grounds.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Right. So we've been to these grounds before, but I mean, this is like an incredibly well organized festival. Catering was top notch.
That was going to be my next question. Chuck Hughes, who's pretty much our superhero caterer here in Montreal, he's known worldwide. All the bands come here, and year after year, they just keep talking about the catering, to the point that, when the Deftones come to town, they get reservations at Chuck's restaurant, and they become buddies. How much did you enjoy the catering? I
mean, like most festivals you play, they're like, here's a meal ticket. You can eat during this hour, and it always conflicts with your set time, so you end up getting, a plate of pasta that you eat cold. And this is just like you can go as many times as you want during the day, and there's amazing food.
What was the best thing you had? Because I saw you rushed off to catering after I saw you guys on the cart going to catering. I saw you running to the cart, and you looked like, I gotta get on that fucking cart.
It's my window to eat. All right, I had press to do. But there was pork tacos that were fantastic.
The salmon was great. No salmon. No pork tacos for me. Salmon was great.
You don't do pork? Me neither. What's the band that you've been wanting to see the most that's on this festival that you're looking forward to seeing?
There's so many bands playing this festival that I would like to see, but we're doing another show, so I really wanted to see Jack.
You're playing tonight with July Talk.
Right, yeah, so I really wanted to see Jack White. No gonna miss that. Really wanted to see Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Modest Mouse, Fantagram. Yeah.
Are you guys in town tomorrow?
No.
So you're not getting to see anything?
No.
Well, go back to catering and leave with a very, very full belly. Thanks for taking the time, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And just a great, great job today.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Rockman hanging out with these guys at Osheaga.